Hey, welcome back everyone to another video on my next game. I don't actually have a name for this game yet, so if you guys have any good suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So now that the holidays are all over, I could get back into the swing of things. And since last week was a lot of boring editor stuff, I thought I'd do a bit more fun stuff this week. And I tried to make the game look a bit prettier, play a bit better, and just make it more juicy, I'd say. Juicy is the term they usually use when you add like the fine details to the game that make it feel a lot better. So one of the things I did was add a ton of particles. If you want to make your game feel better and look better, just add particles everywhere. It really helps wonders. So now when you jump, you can see there's like a little cloud. I'm not yet sure if this is the animation I want to use, since it looks a bit strange when you do it off a platform like this. You might think, why is the cloud actually in the air? That's because I allow the player to jump even after you've fallen off a few frames. That really helps to make it a bit more forgiving. It can be really annoying if you play a platformer and you press just a frame too late and you fall off and you can't jump anymore. So what I did was add a few more frames where you can still jump after you've fallen off the platform. But as a result, the little animation, the cloud, looks a bit weird, so I might have to change that. So another thing I did was add a bunch of smoke when you slide. It really helps a ton to make it feel better, and somehow it just becomes more fun. You can also see I changed the slide animation from ducking to more of a sliding down one of those children playground things. Not sure what you call them in English. I'm not quite sure if this is the animation I want to go for. I want to give something cooler, I guess, to Susie. This is kind of childish. And I want Susie to be more of a rebellious teenager type of girl. So she should have something a bit cooler probably. But for now this will do. So while I was doing all the polish stuff, I really enjoyed making the game look prettier. It was really satisfying. So on a whim I kind of decided to just make a new character. So here he is. It's a little guy. I named him Pip for now. I don't know why, it was just a name that came to me. I found that placeholder names usually just end up sticking and end up becoming the permanent name, so this guy will probably be called Pip for the rest of the game. So he's a bit shorter than Susie, since I wanted to emphasize that he is younger. Susie is is a teenager, like the end of her teenage years, and Pip is around 12 years old, and he's a bit more whimsical, a bit more childish and playful. So the slide animation I mentioned earlier fits way better for Pip, since he's a little boy and he's playful. It fits a lot better. So he's basically identical to Susie in the way he plays, and his animations are also quite similar. I want to start the game with two characters, a boy and a girl, so that everyone can choose which gender he likes to play. Some people like to play boys, some people like to play girls, so I want to give the option for the players. But after these two characters, I'm gonna make a bunch more characters. I actually already designed around 14 characters, but I didn't animate them yet. I just made the basic designs. I don't want to reveal them to you, since I think it will be fun to casually reveal them along the way. And it's also kind of boring to just look at a static picture, so I want to animate them before I show them. So yeah, you can see he has all the fall animations just like Susie. And it's nice to play a different character. One of the things I have to get used to, I guess, is Pip is smaller, so he looks kind of out of place in the world. I don't know if this is just me. Maybe you guys can let me know. Does he look strange? He's so short. Does he look like miniature? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting, like he's a miniature person in a giant world. But it might just be that I got so used to Susie that I have to get used to his smaller size. So let me know what you think about that. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention is if you land this vault, you will get a nice little circle to indicate that you executed it correctly. And if you do a flip, you can get this little green indicator when you land to indicate that you successfully completed a flip. Now it's kind of hard to see, so I probably have to change the color or change the thickness of the line, but for now it's okay. This is a bug, by the way. If you think, why is this guy flying up so high? This is a bug with the collision detection. The player is both doing a wall jump and a regular jump at the same time, and you go up super high. That's something I will need to fix, but for now it's pretty fun. So yeah, I think that's it for this week. I did some stuff outside of the game. I did some footage outside, since I noticed in the editing of the other videos that I was talking, and while I was talking I had to show something, and I just kind of showed the game until now, but I think it's kind of boring to just look at the game the whole time. So I went outside and shot some footage in my local area, and it actually gave me a reason to go outside. There's really sometimes that I don't go outside for weeks, so it's good to have at least once a week a motivation to leave the house and make some footage. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new character and the polished stuff with the smoke and footage outside. Do you think that's boring? Do you just want to see the game? Do you think it looks out of place? Yeah, I want to hear all your feedback about that stuff. And I want to thank everyone who left a comment on last week's video. It was really nice to have a conversation with you guys. I don't get a ton of views or a ton of comments, but if I get even one comment, then my mission, I guess, to entertain people was successful. That's kind of my mindset when I make video games. If there's even one person who enjoys my game, then I did a nice job. Someone had a nice time because of me, and it makes me feel good and makes me feel satisfied and makes me feel that I want to keep making games. So thanks for the comments, thanks for all the kind words, and I will see you guys again next week. So see you later, bye.